A wizard is never late, Frodo Baggins. Nor is he early. He arrives precisely when he means to.
Hey everybody, this is Justin from Books, Bricks, and Boards, back with another game of Bag a Dungeon. Going to be playing all three of the Legends characters today. And just so you know who's who, the red meeple will be Grakun the Minotaur. The white meeple is going to be Umari, the wizard. And the green meeple is going to be Firken, the halfling. I am playing with all of the Legends rules, meaning I have these skill paths to go down if I use my skill tokens, and I also can use skill tokens for duck, dive, legate, and dragon drop. From my last playthrough, I learned that my role player dice tower doesn't really work for these dice, so I'm going to be using my chip theory dice tray instead. I also learned that I need an extra die for my Minotaur, so I added a die to the set. So we're going to play through the whole game. Hopefully I can beat the dragon, get the ring, and escape the dungeon. So let's get started. We got, and we'll just start with Firken. He'll be my scout. We'll reveal a hallway. And Firken's going to go again. And he's going to reveal a turn in the hallway here. He's going to, oh, I guess he needed to move before he could do that. Now he's going to move again. And then he'll, with that one, he's going to reveal that. And with his last one, he'll move here. So then, and I do have Umari's spell card here. He can use each one of these once. So I'm going to have to save those up and use them in the right time. But who knows if I will make good choices there or not. So we're going to spend one to move Umari. Another one to move Umari. Another one. And then he's going to reveal right here. And it is another, just, I guess, passage. So we're going to go with Grakun. He's going to move. He's going to move again. He's going to move again. Then he is going to reveal here. And there is a monster there. So I'm going to put a red dot there because there's a monster to be discovered. And we are going to go ahead and play it safe, and he'll end his turn. So everybody starts with their full APs at the beginning of the turn. And Grakun is going to use 3, 1, 2, 3, to charge. So I need to draw a monster. And then I'll do d6 damage to it. So that monster is going to be a goblin, which is probably not going to last very long. So it's got 5 health and it takes 5 damage. Goblin is dead, added to Grakun's trophy pile. And Grakun is going to, instead of taking an item, he's going to take a skill point, And I'll just put it right here in the middle of his card. By the way, last time I played a Skull Basher Minotaur. This time I'm going to play a Guardian Minotaur, a Shadowcaster Wizard, and a Lightfoot Halfling. Each of the character classes has 2 different paths to choose from. So Grakun is going to reveal right here. And it's got a bend there. And he's going to use his last one to move here. So we're going to move Firken. He's going to go 1, 2, 3 is a reveal. Ooh, and there's an item. Cool. And I guess I need to put that there, but it won't really matter because Firken is going to jump onto that tile and grab that item anyway. Let's see what we got. You got a fireball spell. Wow. Now I got 2 casters in the party, at least for 1 use. He is going to reveal here, which is just another passage, and he's going to reveal right here, which is a passage. So that is all of him. So we're going to move 1, 2, 3 times with Umari. 1, 2, 3. He's going to reveal right here another passage. Wow. And then he is going to get a little bit of a scratch there on my card. He's going to move with his last one. Okay. So that's everybody's turn. And we are going to start. We'll go ahead and start with Umari. He is going to reveal another passage. He'll move. He'll reveal. And it is a monster. So, put that there. See if we want to use any of our spells here. We only have 1 ranged spell, really, which is Ice Storm. It would cost me both of my action points, and I don't know that it was really what I want to be doing right now. So, we're not going to do that. I think instead, he's just going to sit pat. Might use him as a tag-in. So, we're going to go ahead and go with Grakun. So you can spend 3 APs to charge into combat, straight line until target reached. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3. And he's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. He's charging the Mummy. So he does a d6 of charge damage, just 2. So the Mummy starts at 7, goes down to 5. And then we'll roll Grakun's damage, which is 3d6 plus 1, which is 10, 11. And the Mummy gets a d6 plus 4. So you got a 10, so the Mummy takes 1. So he's down to 4. We'll roll again. Grakun got a 12 this time, because the plus 1. And the Mummy got a 6, so the Mummy dies. And Grakun can either get a skill point or a item. He's going to take the skill point. He's going to trade the 2 skill points in to level up. He's going to get kick. He can reroll 1 or more of his combat dice once per fight. But I have to use the new result if I do. Okay, So he's got 2 left. He's going to spend 1 to reveal the next tile. And he's going to grab this as a trophy. And then he's going to spend 1 to move, and he's done. So Firken is going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4 to be here. He's going to reveal tile here, which goes here, and then he's going to reveal tile here. Okay. Make sure everything is still on camera here. Yep, we're good. Okay. So Firken is done. He already ended his turn, so he's back up to here. And next turn. Okay. So we're going to start with Umari this time. He's going to move 2 to be in the same square as these guys, 3 to go here, and 4 to reveal another tile that is a passage. Then he is going to move again for his last one to here. We're going to go with Firken. He's going to move 1, 2, and then 1 to reveal. And I'm going to be getting pretty close to the edge of the camera here. Hopefully I get a turn soon. Firken's going to move again, reveal again. Awesome. And there's an item, and he's going to spend his 1 to jump up there and grab the item, and his turn will be over. Okay. He got Acme Insurance. Keep items on defeat. And there we go. All right, so got our Minotaur left. He's going to move 1, 2, 3, 4, and then he's going to reveal right here, and that'll be his turn. And looks like we got a monster tile there. So we're going to start next turn. We'll start with the Grakun, the Minotaur this time. He's going to spend 1, 2, 3 to charge. And there's a troll there. All right. So the troll starts with 10 health and has a pretty hearty attack. Roll for my charge damage. 6, that helps. So that puts it down to 4. Now we'll just see what happens. So I got a 8, 9, 10. And he's going to get 2d6 plus 4. He got a 9, so he takes another point of damage. So let's go again. Reroll 1 or more of your combat dice once per fight. I'm going to do that. So I got a 10, 11 this time. And he got a 3 plus 4, 7. So I did 4 damage, which is enough to kill him. So my level up ability actually saved me there. So I kill the troll, which would give me 2 items if I went that route because he has 10 or more health. Instead, I'm going to take 2 skill points, and I'm going to immediately spend the 2 to level up. And I'm going to get Gore to add one more to my combat. So now I'm at 3d6 plus 2. That's good. I'm going to spend an action point to reveal a tile. And we're going to get back towards the center of the camera here. And I'll spend my last one to move up. Okay. Then we're going to go with Umari. He's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. And then he is going to reveal, and he'll be done. Oh. So he reveals a monster tile. We're going to go ahead and reveal with Firken here. We're going to reveal again here. We're going to move 1, 2, and then he's going to give up his turn. Okay, starting our next turn, we're going to start with the Minotaur. He's going to spend 1, 2, 3 to charge and reveal our monster. And it is another troll. No, I'm sorry, it's a werewolf, not a troll. It does have 10 health though, until I roll my charge damage, which was a 3. So he's got 7 health. Okay, so I'm getting 3d6 plus 2 to his 2d6 plus 3. So we've got 8, 9, 11. I'm going to take it. He got a 7, 10, so he takes 1 damage. Okay. Go again. Okay, we're going to use my once per combat reroll with kick. So, got a 9 plus 2, 11. He got a 7 plus 3, 10, so he takes 1 more point of damage. Death by 1,000 gores. And 11, 14, 16. So that probably is going to kill him off. So, and he got doubles, but monsters don't get criticals. So it's a 9 versus a 16. Yeah, he's dead. Dead monster. As he was a 10 health monster, I could get 2 skill points or 2 items. I'm going to take 2 skill points and immediately reinvest them. I'm going to get +1 armor. So now when I take a point of damage, I don't take 1 point of damage. And then I'm going to reveal this next one. But I can't do that because it does not fit there on that tile. So I have to reshuffle and draw a new tile. Apparently I'm lost. There we go. And I'll spend my last one to move here. Gonna move 1, 2, reveal. We're gonna put a monster token there. And he'll sit around. He could help out if I decided to attack, which I don't think I will with Firken. 1, 2. He's right there. And I'm going to go ahead and just end his turn. Playing this real cautious here. So we're going to start new turn. We'll do our standard 1, 2, 3 to charge. We're going to draw a monster. it's a goblin. Our goblin probably gonna die just from the charge. Yep. Take another skill point. Spend 1 to reveal a tile. And luckily it was one that'll work. And spend my last one to move there. Gonna activate Firken. 1, 2, 3. That's 2 moves and a reveal. Got Crossroads. Gonna move and then reveal. Reveal. Actually, we'll reveal there. And it is turn. And he'll spend 1 to reveal here. Ooh. All right. So, got a monster there. And Umari, 1, 2, 3 move. 3. Reveal here. See what happens. That won't work. I can't put it anywhere else because those are already taken. So we'll reshuffle because I'm lost. Reveal. That still won't work. I don't know, if you reveal another one, I guess you probably really are lost. I'm just going to say I didn't find anything, spend my last one to move there. I may be doing that wrong. If I am, put a note down in the comments. This isn't a super competitive, got to get everything right every time kind of game. This is more of a beer and pretzels, just have fun kind of game. Or in my case, a coffee and no pretzels. Okay. So, that's everybody's turn. Start of a new turn. We're going to go ahead and move 1 to there. We're going to spend 1, 2, 3 to charge to here. Okay. Let's see what we got. A goblin again. Let's see if I can roll well on my charge and just kill him off before he ever gets to fight. And I did. So, another goblin to add to the pile. It's another skill point, so I'll get my last skill that I can get, which is Red Rage. So I can now spend 3 AP to break a hole through a wall to show permanent access for all, including monsters. That's kind of cool. Spend 1 to reveal here. And that goes there, so that's kind of a dead end. Going to reveal with Firken right here. And that is the exit, which actually spawns the dragon, I'm told. Didn't know that my last playthrough, but the kind folks at Gunpowder Studios let me know that the dragon's automatically there on the exit tile. The dragon is, if I'm not mistaken, automatically 20 hit points, and yeah, 4 combat dice. He's immune to arrows. Lots of good stuff there. I don't think I want to try fighting him right now. Definitely not while Grakun is out of commission, because he's just fought somebody. However, when I do fight him, I'll probably grab some skill tokens to do a dragon drop, which will reduce her health to 12, and then maybe a fireball to do 3d6 damage. See what happens. It says the dragon's immune to arrows but not fire, so we are good to go on that. So we're going to move 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And we're gonna spend 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And it is a new turn. We are going to leave that dragon alone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I guess I could have. Wait a minute. Let's go back here. So I can get away from the party here and just do this this crazy red rage and knock a hole through the wall. That's what I should have done. I should have not had those other guys run away. I should have just waited, busted a hole with my red rage. Here's what I'm going to do. 1, 2, 3. So we're going to kick a hole through this wall because I'm a big, mean Minotaur. And then I'm going to step through that hole. And then I am going to step on down to here. With Umari, he is going to, what is he going to do? He could teleport up to 6 spaces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That would save a turn. Let's do that. 1, 2 to teleport to there. That means he has cast teleport, so that one is done. Then he's going to move 1, 2, 1, actually just 1, and then he'll reveal here. We're going to move this down, see what we get. And there is a monster there. So he'll stay pat on his 1. Firken will move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 5, and 6. And everybody's turn ends. We start over. And the Minotaur is going to charge, because that's what Minotaurs do, at least when I'm playing them. 3. So he goes here. We're going to reveal. What we got? Ooh, it is a skeleton, which is 12 hit points, which would get me potentially 2 skill tokens and get me halfway to the dragon drop ability. But before that, let's go ahead and roll my damage for my charge. 3 damage, gets down to 9. And we're going to start attacking. So I got an 11, 15, plus 1, plus 1, so 17 against 2 dice plus 1. So 17 versus 7, so I did 10 damage, which just kills him outright. And we're going to go ahead and take the 2 skill points, and we're halfway to dragon drop now. And Grakun throws another body on the pile of trophies he has. And he's going to move twice. Actually, move once and reveal once. And there's another monster there. I'm going to go with Mari. He's going to move once, twice, to there. Let's see what we got. We'll let him do some fighting. And it's a troll. Probably not a good choice on my part. Probably should have slow rolled it like I had been. So now I got a choice. So I've got 3 action points. I can do my Ethereal Sword, which adds +4 for combat, which would give him 2 die +4, which would make him equal to the troll, but he would have the option of hitting criticals, or I could polymorph. I think that's what I want to do. I'm going to polymorph the troll, which costs me 2, and leaves me 1 that I could potentially call the halfling over to help. Okay, so it's a monk, not much better. So I am going to spend 1 to whistle for a tag, roll to see if the halfling will join me. So the thing with tagging in on solo, you have to roll a die to see if they're willing to. So on a 3 or better, they are. And they have to have enough action points to actually get there. He is not willing to. He's actually going to let the wizard die. Okay, so let's roll. Red is the monk, black is the wizard. The monk gets +4, the wizard gets +0. Okay, so the monk got an 11 to the wizard's 8. 1, 2, 3. And I don't have any action points left because I tried to call in the halfling, so I don't have a way to even escape, I don't believe. Yep. I checked the rulebook just as I suspected. You got to have some action points to be able to escape. So the wizard's probably going to die here. Oh, I rolled too many dice, but let's re-roll in there. So 7, 8, 12 though. So 12 to 7, so that's 5 damage, which is enough to kill Umari, the wizard who trained under the Order of Light, famed for its alchemy and temporal shifting, unfortunately not famed for its ability to fight monks in hand-to-hand combat without any spells. So, Umari has been defeated. So we're going to leave him there. And because solo you only get 1 life, so it's not like the multiplayer version, even if you're playing multiple characters. So Firken is going to move here, and he's going to reveal. Ooh. And there's another monster there. All the monsters are together here at the bottom. And we're just going to move this out of the way because it's going to be easier. Okay. And then he's going to move 2, and he's going to end his turn, and we're going to start over. Okay. So the Minotaur is going to charge. 1, 2, 3. He does 5 damage to the monk. The monk started at 8. He's down to 3 already. And where the monk had a distinct advantage against the wizard, the Minotaur has a much better advantage against the monk. Not that you would know it from my roll there. But I'm going to go ahead and re-roll these 2 with my kick ability. I can use once, and they still suck. All right, so I got a 6 plus 2 is 8. He got a 7 plus 4 is 11. So that's 3 damage minus 1 for my armor, so 2 damage. So I take 2 damage. This is one mean monk. Oh my goodness, this is a mean monk. That's a 16 for the monk. That is a 9, 11 for me. That's 5 damage minus 1, 4 damage. Okay, I need to find the healing pool, and I need the monk to not roll so dang good. Oh, okay. So that's 9, 11, 13 versus a 12. So I do 1 lousy damage to the monk. All right, let's do this again. 9-13 versus 9-11. 2 goes to 1 because of my armor. Ugh, this is horrible. Okay, this is more like it. So 9, 12, 14 versus 8. That kills the monk. Okay. So he's only worth 1 lousy skill point. I'm not going to get an item from him. Can't use most of them anyways. Yikes. So this monk killed my wizard and got my Minotaur down to 5. Not a great start. Okay. But I did beat him in combat. Alright. So we're going to reveal tile here. Hope it's the healing pool. It is! Wow! That is pretty awesome. Now the healing pool says that you get tokens equal to the number of characters, not players but characters. Since the wizard is dead, I'm not going to count him. I am going to spend 1 to move into the healing pool and take one of those to heal up to full. All right, so Firken is going to move 1, 2, and he's going to end his turn. We're going to start new turn, and we are going to spend 3 AP, 1, 2, 3, to bust a hole in this wall with the Minotaur. He's going to spend 1 to move in. He's still got 1 that he can call Firken if he needs to. And we're going to draw a monster. Yeah, that's definitely going to be one that we call for help. So we're going to. So what I got was called a mirror monster. It mirrors my base health and combat. So this means it's going to have 12 health and it's going to do 3 die plus 1 combat damage. So I called for help. Let's see if this little weasel is going to help me out or not. Ah, he is. I called him a weasel. I guilted him into it. So he's going to jump in. So I'm actually going to get an extra die because Firken is helping me. Okay, so I grabbed some extra dice so that we're going to be able to do this. So I'm going to get 4 dice plus 2, and he is going to get 3 dice plus 1. Let's see what I can do. Okay, so I got a 17, and he got a 11. So I did 6 damage to him. It's a pretty good start. And we got 12, 13, plus 2 is 15. He got a 10, 11, so 4 damage. Takes him down to 2. All right, let's just not screw this up, okay? That one wasn't good, but I still have my kick ability. So I'm going to re-roll these 3. Okay, so we got 16, 18 versus 14. That's enough to kill him. So I killed the mirror monster, but only because I had Firken to help me. So I am going to take 2 skill tokens for the Minotaur. He's going to spend 4 of those to do a dragon drop. And so the dragon is down to 12 hit points now. And then because Firken participated, he actually gets 1 skill point. Alright. So, and he would have taken half damage on any damage I would have taken if that would have came up. So Firken is going to reveal here. Let's see what happens. Oh, it is a crossroads. He's going to walk, and he's going to reveal here. Got a T, and it's got a monster in it. And he'll reveal here with 1. And what the heck? He'll reveal the last tile here. Which is automatically going to spawn the ring. Okay, so I actually have to roll to see where the ring goes. So the ring goes on tile 6. So it's there, and it spawns the defender. Okay. So he'll spend his last one to move. And we're going to have a lot of moving going on. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And then he's going to go 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. They're both going to end their turns because on the next turn, Grakun is just going to bust a hole in that wall for 3 AP. Then he's going to step through. Whoops, wrong one. Halfling can't bust a hole in the wall. And then Firken's going to step through. They're going to end their turn, so they're on full AP when they want to fight this guy. So, Grakun, 1, 2, 3 for a charge. And let's see what kind of thing we spawn here. Hopefully something easy. And it's a monk. I hope that this monk was from a different temple than that last monk, because that last monk was a real difficult battle. So, I have charged in to do some damage and do 2 damage, which puts him at 6. I get 3 dice plus 2 to his 2 die plus 4. Okay. So I've got 9 plus 2 is 11. He's got 8 plus 4 is 12. I'm going to re-roll these 2. So we got to remember he's at 12. So I'm at 8, 13, 15 to his 12. I do 3 damage to him. 1, 2, 3. All right. I've used my kick now. So he's at 7, 11. I'm at 9, 10, 11, plus 2 is 13. So I do 2 damage. He's on 1 health. It's funny how the same stats, same monster can be a totally different experience in different combats. Okay, so he's at a 9 plus 4 is 13. I'm at a 12 plus 2 is 14. Just enough to kill him. Boom. Okay, so that is a dead monk to throw on the Minotaur's stack. And we're going to go ahead and take an item because we've already done our dragon drop. So let's see what we get. And I got a large chest. 1 AP to open, plus 1d6. Take 5 damage on a 1 to 4. Take 2 items, then discard. Yeah, we'll just carry that around with us. We're not going to open that. Okay, so we're going to go 1, 2, and Firken is going to go here. Going to end our turns. Start off fresh against the dragon. And the dragon let's see what we got here. Okay, so I checked to make sure. So I can actually give this spell to the Minotaur. Well, he can't figure out how to use a weapon. It turns out he can read a scroll still. So he's going to use 2 APs to cast a fireball on the now 12 hit point dragon. Ugh. So it takes 6, which is still good, but way worse than what it should have been on 3 dice, to be honest. So now he's going to charge in, which uses the rest of his remaining AP. His charge does 3 damage. 1, 2, 3. So now we are looking at 4 combat dice for the dragon and 3 combat dice plus 2 for the Minotaur. It's really a good thing that I play a lot of Battletech and I have all of these extra red and black 6-siders. So we're going to do the red as the monster, of course. We're going to do the black dice as the hero. And 3d6 plus 2 against 46. Okay. So we got, he's at 11 and 4 is 15. I am at 12, 3, 15, 17. So I can do 2 damage to him there. And I still have my kick left that I can use if I get a really bad roll. Ooh. My roll's not bad, but his roll is really good too. So 12, 14, he's got 11, 15, 16. So that'd be 4 damage to me. Well, 3 because I've got armor. And this has been used, so it's gone. Yep, I'm gonna take 4 damage, or 3 damage. 1, 2, 3. That was not worth using my kick on. That one might be worth using my kick on. Okay, let's see. So he rolled kind of average. He's got a 13. If I re-roll these, I could potentially just kill him. And I'm not going to count the one that's on top of his, even though it would have been better. So 12, 14 to his 13. So I do 1 damage, which is exactly enough to kill the dragon. I already had the ring, and the Minotaur escapes the dungeon with the ring, and Firken is trailing behind him with his Acme insurance policy, and they have saved countless villagers from the tyranny of the evil dragon that is obviously not a red dragon because it took some damage from that fireball I threw in there. Alright, so that was my follow-up game of Bag of Dungeon with the Legends expansion, playing all 3 of the new expansion characters. That would be the Minotaur, the Wizard, and the Halfling. The Minotaur is absolutely my jam. He is very fun. You do miss out on the cool weapons, but I really enjoy the skills. This time I played the Guardian Minotaur instead of the Skull Crusher, and I still felt like the skills were generally always a good option. Very thematic in that you could gain the ability to knock down walls and run through the hole after you do so, and of course I love charging in. A little disappointed in the performance of the Wizard against the Monk, but that's partially because the Halfling left him high and dry whenever he needed some help. But it is a very fun experience every time I played Bag of Dungeon. The guys and ladies, I'm sorry, at Gunpowder Studios in the UK are very involved in the community. They're always watching for comments and apparently watching videos because they saw my tiny channel mention this game and even commented that they'd be willing to send me a dice tower because my role player dice tower didn't work very well with their dice. Great group of folks over there at Gunpowder Studios. I see now that Bag of Dungeon is more readily available than it was whenever I bought it. I bought it on an impulse from Noble Knight for $100 because I couldn't find it anywhere else, and so then I got the expansion straight from their website and got it from the UK in just like 2 weeks. But I know that Amazon has been carrying Bag of Dungeon too, and you can get it at a reasonable price, a lot less than I paid for it. I'm still not disappointed in my purchase at all. Very much worth it for me. Loving the game, loving the concept. Always feel like I get a good story out of it every time. You know, you got the cowardly halfling that was too afraid to help the wizard and got him killed, and then whenever the Minotaur calls for his help later, you wonder if he's going to jet out on him too. Apparently the halfling was a little bit more afraid of the wrath of the Minotaur. He came over and gave me a hand. But I guess my final thoughts on that would be that if you haven't played it yet, you need to play Bag of Dungeon. You really do. It is a great game, and if you're going to do that, you might as well get the Legends expansion, and don't just buy it, or don't just do the free print and play. Throw a few bucks their way and help them to develop some more great content for this game and whatever else they have in the pipeline. They can use your support, and very happy to have them developing content for our wonderful solo gaming community. Comment on the channel here. Going to be doing a little bit more book content in the near future. I just started up a new Dungeons and Dragons campaign. We're going to be playing in the 3rd edition. I know I said before that if I was going to start a new campaign, it would be in Castles and Crusades. But I got a group of seasoned guys that are really into Crunch, so been rounding out my 3rd edition collection, and as you can see on the shelf behind me, I have greatly shuffled up the shelf to reveal my 3rd edition D&D collection. So I'll be talking about some of that occasionally. Still going to be doing my Shelf of Shame series, and might even get one of those in yet this week, depending on how things go with time and commitments. So look forward to that as well, and please, if you're enjoying the content, give me a like and subscribe. I appreciate all the support, and I appreciate you guys watching. This has been Justin from Books, Bricks, and Boards. Good gaming, and God bless.